Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 78, almost to 100, sort of the Southampton Football Manager series. And as you can see on screen, we've done amazingly well off screen. 18 games played, almost halfway through the season, and we're on 25 points in 9th. Only 4 points off Man City, who we beat this season, amazingly. If you haven't seen the last episode, I think it happened in that one or the one before, I don't know. But today, it is a challenge because we play Leeds, who we always play rubbish against, and Huddersfield, who are in the relegation zone with an FA Cup game to go with it. Of course, we'll talk about off-screen as well. Gone with this cautious mentality a lot, and it's kind of worked out okay. Of course, we've got the 2 defeats, but these were expected ones, although we did do really well in November with Liverpool and Man City. Didn't do well with Chelsea and Tottenham, but the first game was Crystal Palace at home. David Turnbull scoring against his old team, of course. You know it were a rocket from outside the box. He doesn't score any different ones. As then we moved on to Chelsea after that 3-1 defeat. Played okay in it though. Lakeland scoring, Juan Camilo Hernandez getting the goal to level it up, but then 2 90th minute goals stopped us from getting the win. Played really well. Tottenham, Christopher Ayer and Harry Kane both scoring from corners. I think Ayers were a header and Kane's were a volley, so a bit disappointing in that one. Just not doing well from corners and free kicks, which is usually what we do well with. So yeah, it's gone the opposite way this season, but I don't mind it because we're at the opposite end of the table and we beat Burnley as well. Abu Jallo scoring, replaced Emil Smith-Rowe with Jallo, and he played really well, with Juan Camilo getting one on half-time mark as well. And as I said, I'm not going to go into much detail. We have Leeds, Huddersfield and Rotherham all today, hoping for 3 wins out of 3 in this one for the first time in ages. And I've skipped all the way to the Leeds game because we had an international break and I didn't want to keep skipping through that after doing the intro. So we have Rico in the net. Dewhurst coming back from injury slightly but still on the bench, with Tony, who's been playing amazingly of late. I played Eskimilia for a bit and he must feel threatened because he's stepped up his game with Burnt, Alaor still keeping Soyuncu out, and Diggy, who is now 4-star at left back. Still haven't seen him have an outstanding game yet though, as Fortunato and Ward-Prowse slightly injured in the middle because Turnbull is injured for I think 3 to 4 weeks, with Wilson, Stote and Jallo through the cam/wing roles. These players have worked there, and Hernandez of course up front. And we've got the transfer window coming up in the last game, so I'll probably do that off screen because we won't have any games in January after today. But Jack Turner is the first to leave, hopefully, going to San Jose. And Leeds playing the 4-4-2. They've got a new manager now in Sean Dyche, who we've had his luck against in the past. Foyth and Gunn, both ex-players there. Dele Alli aging now. Phillips, their own player, aging. And Song Heung-min on the wing. He must be like 37. I tell them to pick up where they left off. Passionately say, we are underdogs. Get a result, boys. And we've really done poor against Leeds, but hopefully with this new season we're doing well, we can beat them. Highlight for them though early on, as Calvin Phillips gives it back to James Justin at right back. Olsen now. Sklov Olsen, he's a decent player as he tries to switch it over. Harry Wilson gets there. Abu Jallo driving through and Abu Jallo puts it in. 2 goals out of 2 for him in the Prem so far, and he's on form and we are. Abu Jallo, what's happened to you? Well, no really happened to you. You was always a decent player, but I just haven't played you so far because of Emil Smith-Rowe. It looks like he's proven himself good when he's coming to the team for him. Really good start from us. And where does that take us? I'll watch this free kick first as Harry Wilson whips it in. Kutcho almost there. Finley Burnt on the rebound. Can he swing the ball back into the box? You never know. He's going back and Sloth Olsen's took the ball off him. Got to try and stop him. 27 coming across. Misses the tackle. And it's 1-1 already, 6 minutes in. Skov Olsen gets past R27 and puts it in. Who was it? It was this guy, backtracking. Can I click on him right quick? No, it was this guy. Who is it? It's Fortunato. Oh, I missed the slide tackle. Fair dues. But I think Rico should be saving it. And we're proud of the free kick now. Can we get ourselves back in the lead? Finley Burns, Fortunato. Oh, it's Juan Camilo Hernandez. How's he put it in? It doesn't matter, it's 2-1. A lot of goals in this game against his ex-team. We might actually be getting the first win since we managed them. Fortunato, I thought it came off you last, but no, Kutcho's goal. And now I can look at the league table, and we're in 7th place above Liverpool. Of course, they have games in hand, but look at that, 4 points off Man City, who are winning against Chelsea. Not really what we want as they get a corner. Foyth at the back post, it's the bar. And we've got 5 minutes left in this first half. Pointing with the throw into Heung-min Song. Back to Pointing, left back. Calvin Phillips getting involved. He's been the driver of this team. They haven't gone down the left much. This is the first time as Dele Alli has the ball over the top to Veerman, his strike partner. Veerman with the ball gives it to Pointing. Please boys, get across and head it away. Olsen just over the bar. And at half time it's 2-1 to us away from home. We have deserved this lead. I'm going to say there's still room for improvement. They have threatened quite a bit after our 2 goals, and we're probably going to make a change here. Stowe He's got a bit of a knock. I'll put Evander on, give him the benefit of the doubt. Can he prove himself this season? And I think it's time to make a change on the hour mark. I was thinking about Escamala, but Tony's playing well again. Who's the lowest rated? Diggy, I'm not going to take him off though. Evander, don't want to take him off as well. I don't know who to put on. Maybe Abu Jallo, take him off because he's feeling pressured and I want to keep him for later games. Give Gordon a game because these are in the relegation zone. We are winning and he really needs a league chance. Maybe it were too early though as James Justin throws it in. Diggy with the clearance as far as Balik. Balik over the top to James Justin. Please stop the cross. Olsen with the ball puts it to Dele Alli and it's over the bar from yards out. Harry Wilson, no, he's playing well this game and he's got injured. At least we've got a good replacement though in Oscar Bob. That's a real blow for us. However, Tony's got a throw in, of course. Always good highlights when he has these throw-ins. Ward-Prowse, oh, and Fernando's robbed him. Maybe I spoke too soon. Fernando coming for own goal. Number 3 doesn't come across. Why has he left him? Sergio Rico with a good save. Come on, ref. Blow your whistle. 4 minutes of extra time, though, isn't really good. Hopefully there's no highlights. It doesn't look like there's going to be. And a 2-1 win away at his old team. Finally, unjinxed from these because they always beat us. People had us written off. Good result, boys. Up to 7th now. Harry Wilson injured for 4 to 5 weeks as we've got Huddersfield in a day's time. 1 day's rest, then the game. Oldham manager's been sacked, or Grimsby's manager's next to be sacked. Why? Only Leicester who's outperforming us at the moment, because we probably are the shining star in this. Of course, if I haven't said already, I think I'm going to end this series when I win the Champions League. So yeah, it still might be a bit far off, because we haven't even got in any good competitions, or like the Europa League, Champions League, or even got far in the Cups, which is a shame. We've still got the FA Cup in this episode, though. But yeah, above Liverpool, Wolves, Everton. You never know, a job could come available at them. I don't know if I want to take it if we can carry on this momentum, because I don't know what I want to do. Go to a big team, because of course I stand better chances, or do I just stay at a low team and build them up to be a big boy? And this is the team that I'm going to go with into the Huddersfield game. A couple of changes, although we just won, but of course fatigue and tiredness will play a factor. Dewhurst back in the net though, because I think he's just right to play. Sergio Rico probably shouldn't have conceded in the last game with Tony, Burns, Alaor and Diggy at the back. Same defence. Fortunato and Ward-Prowse both in the CDM positions with Oscar Bob back in for Wilson who's injured. Emil Smith-Rowe playing in cam because Stowe's injured. Simon's injured and Evander just isn't playing well. So yeah, I'm going to try Smith-Rowe there because he is our most expensive player and see if he can play there with Jallo in his position and Hernandez still up front. And this is a nice thing. Got an actual new 4-year contract on 51 grand a year, or a week should I say. What am I on about a year? I'm a Premier League manager. I'm not going to ask for more. I'm just going to accept it straight up. Really good thing that, so at least we're staying at Saints. And here we go, Huddersfield's team. Santi Mina, I think that is up front. Yeah, it is. He's a decent player. Daka scored against us last time. Ludovic Rees. Almost completely forgot about that guy. Of course, we coached him at the Sunderland, the Black Cats. So yeah, I know he's a decent player, probably carry him. Max Milner as well, don't know where he is in the team, but need a win. And we've got the first highlight, that's what I like to see. At home as well, Emil Smith-Rowe. I hope this is a thrashing, to be honest. Haven't had a high scorer from us in quite a while as Santimina has the ball, gives it to Winters. Winters coming through, Tony with a header. Oscar Bob on your bike, come on, you've got yourself to prove. All the clubs want you, and you're not performing for us as he has the shot, and it's poor. Almost the half-hour mark, it is the half-hour mark. Oh, dear me, not much chances for us. I were hoping this would be a high scorer. Whereas team is still a bit tired, though, compared to theirs as well, who have got a bit more in the tank. Going to be half-time any minute as well, but we've got this highlight. Diggy with a throw into Smith-Rowe. Diggy takes the ball back. Fortunato, them two work well together as Diggy gives it to Ward-Prowse now. Please don't lose the ball. Diggy with it again. Back to Ward-Prowse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now. Passes between them. Diggy goes inside 6 as Oscar Bob gets it over the top. Oscar Bob, please put us 1-0 up and it's a save. Corner ball though, still before half-time. Can we get something from this? Ward-Prowse whips it in. Fortunato arriving. Goes to Abu Jallo. Get Ward-Prowse on side. There we go. And I think he was off because it's half-time and nothing came of it. We are dominating the game. It looks like a dirty one as well. Both teams 3 yellow cards apiece. I'm going to say we own for last game. Get revenge. Passionately say you have the ability to improve and do so. Walland with a kick up field to Santi Mina. Can we get this header? No. Santi Mina takes it down to Ramadan. Ramadan to run at us, gets past his player Reese in the middle. And his old player almost haunted us. Having a bit of a struggle here after the good game against Leeds. On the hour mark as well. Going to make some changes. Who isn't playing well? Abu Jallo. I might actually swap these round. Put Jallo up front and not make the changes. I know it's a bit of a gap. We just need a goal. Also, they're making substitutions. So yeah, I'm going to take Jallo off, I think, for Gavin Stokes up front. He's got himself to prove. And a highlight for us. Emil Smith Rowe to Diggy. Fortunato. Can we get the goal here? Into Oscar Bob. Good ball. Daka gets it away, and Gribble, who was really good against us last time, come off the bench, please. Don't let him run with the ball. We know how good he is. We've got 2 players on him. Still can't get it off him. Astley forward over to Diggy. Diggy gets it to Fortunato, the only player who passes it to. Abu Jallo over the top. Can he do something before he comes off the field? Abu Jallo into Diggy. Diggy the cross to Emil Smith Rowe. We should have punished. Simon coming off the bench as well. Can he cause a change? Oh, Ward-Prowse tired as well. I might actually put him there and put Michael Stowe on, who had a bit of an injury, but we know we were capable, I think, in the 2nd or 3rd game of the season when he got them 2 goals. And we've got a corner. Simon to whip it in. Can he deliver? Cutcho arriving. Michael Stowe on the end of it. Can he deliver as well? Emil Smith Rowe, and we've got to score that if we want to win. Come on, we're dominating. I don't want to change from cautious because it's working for us at the moment, but I've got to go very attacking as we're into added time. Please, just one more highlight for us. We deserve to win this game, and we've drawn with Huddersfield. 9 points out of 3 games today isn't going to happen because one of them's the FA Cup game, and of course I forgot that. But this one, we don't get the win. I'm not going to say I'm happy, I'm going to be aggressive. We're not good enough today. If we want to get the Europa League, which is very slim, should be winning that one. Ginato getting a wage increase as well. I think he deserves that as well, and I've got the money for it. Alaor telling the press about my fury. Let's have a look at the competition though. 8th. Yeah, Liverpool above us with a game in hand as well, which is a bit disappointing, but still expected. And also, Luke Daly, doesn't he deserve a contract? I don't know. He's been good in the reserves, as Tony is going to get an important player. Of course he can have that. He's played really well, and 47 isn't actually that much. Probably was a year ago where we were, but yeah, I'm going to offer that. I'm not going to offer, what's his name? Is it Callum Chambers? Yeah, it is. A new contract. He did well at DC, but I don't think he's going to fit in here. Horizaki getting Footballer of the Year as well for, what is this, Asian Footballer of the Year. Over Cho Jae-yoon and Matsumoto. How is he doing out on loan? He's actually 3.5 stars. This guy's grown quicker than I thought. 20-year-old as well. We've got a gem there. I'm glad I signed him. How long's he got out on loan? I think he's actually till the end of the season. Really want him to come back and play well for us. Young Player of the Year as well. 11 or 18 games, 11 goals, 2 assists. Really good from him. And this is the team that I'm going to go with into the game against Rotherham. And you might be thinking, that's still quite strong. It's because I want to get a good cup run going, like I've said. Dewhurst in the net with Tony Soyuncu, Alaor and Gotts at the back, getting his first appearance in ages. With Simon and Ward-Prowse in the CDM positions. Fortunato getting a rest. Bob, Stowe and Jallo, really strong cam/wing rolls there. With Stokesy up front. He still needs a goal to kick off his season. And Bayern Munich won Horizaki on loan till the end of the season. Why have they accepted it? I don't want that to go through. Why? Why? Board, please. Can I take it off a loan availability? Yes, I want to take that off, please. Unavailable for loan. There we go. Look at all the teams queuing up. PSG, Porto, Atletico Madrid. I don't want him going anywhere. And he's actually back. I didn't know that. He's actually back. Get him in senior squad. He's playing in this cup game. Oh, he's on international duty. I'm going to say holiday then, but he's not. He's off getting awards as we're trying to fight for this Europa League. Really good going from both. And Rotherham's team, Marsh, Wellens, don't really recognise any. Actually, Zek Medley I always get for a Grimsby save. Palmer's decent in the net, and Lewis Wing. I don't know how they've got him from Middlesbrough. After Middlesbrough were near the playoffs, I checked and he were in the team. I expect nothing but a win from this game. Dewhurst's a bit fed up with me saying that, but I've got faith in you all, and no one gets fed up with me saying that. And we should have this highlight. Is it actually ours? Yeah, it's a free kick. Is this Prowse? I think I've kept Prowse in the team, yeah. Bury this, please. Ward-Prowse round the wall, and James does exactly what he's told. Beautiful from him. He doesn't miss, especially when given the opportunity against a lower team in a lower division. At the New York Stadium, it's 1-0 to the Saints. Let's keep going, boys. I want more goals as Millar whips one in. They've actually got a chance, and it's Yates over the bar. Very close from them. Ryan Yates it was, just firing it over. Half an hour on the clock as well. Come on, boys. Keep pushing on. Keep pushing on. Simon looks a bit tired for us as well, as they've got another highlight. Richarlison. I think that's not Richarlison. Richardson. As Wings gives it in the middle. Yates back to Lewis Wing. Folks at the back, over to Marsh, we've got in there. Abu Jallo, come on, set off on your bike. Looked for a bit of an audacious ball, doesn't land to Oscar Bob. Stowe to pick it up. Tony now into Soyuncu, who's back in the team. Alaor over the top to Jallo. Can Abu Jallo please create something? Come on, show that you're still good at heart as he gets round 2 men. Can he whip it in? He does, and Michael Stowe to tap it into the bottom corner. 2-0. Really good from Abu Jallo down this line. He's not really a youth player anymore at 20, going on 21, but still, he's proven he's got worth at this club as the keeper, Alex Palmer, came, didn't get there, and Stowe tapped it in. However, they have another highlight. Alaor to head it away from him, though. Bit of a dodgy pass from Soyuncu. I don't really blame him. He's been out of the team for a while. Can we make it free, though, please? Dewhurst with the ball at his feet to Kaglar. Kaglar Soyuncu to go forward to Oscar Bob. Oscar Bob to come forward. We've still got cautious mentality on as well. I forgot to change it to positive. We're against a lower team, and it's a penalty. Easy penalty. I don't want Simon taking it, though. He doesn't look very well, he does look composed, but not very fit to take it. Abu Jallo might give you actually Prowsey. It's got to be Prowsey, hasn't it? Maybe Stokes? No, I'll give it to Prowsey just because of his experience. And can James wrap it up? Probably should have given it to Stokes actually to get him off on running. But still, I have faith in Ward-Prowse and he gets his second of the game. Yep. Even though he doesn't have the best penalties, never in doubt from James Ward-Prowse. Prowsey is a legend at this club and he gets 2 in this game. Half time as well, 3-0, going swimmingly well. Passionately say I'm very happy. Keep it going, lads. I'm not really worried about complacency at the moment. I'm going to take Simon off as well. Probably put Gordon on. Drop Jallo there. Drop Stowe into midfield. Go 2 up front. Just because I want to play this when we're behind in the Premier League. So I'm going to give it a test in the FA Cup. Not under any pressure. And I'm going to take Tony off for Eskimala to give him a bit of game time. And we've got a corner. Ward-Prowse. Can he get an assist to add to his goals? No. Goes over to Alaor though. Can he put back in the box? No. Goes to Stowe, who's now in midfield. Gets past Wing. Can Stowe get his second? He can! Michael Stowe, he only scores 2 a game, and he's got 2 in this one. Both midfielders with him. Alaor thought he was running out of play for some reason, but Stowe gets the ball, dances past Lewis Wing, who dives in on him, and then look at that. Oh, just drives into that ball. Top corner, should I say. Last couple of minutes of the game, though. As we go into this, not going to make any more changes, although Alaor is looking exhausted. Got a break before the next league game, though, so should be okay. As Ward-Prowse loses the ball. First of the game for him. As we've hoofed it forward. Abu Jallo, though, on this ball. Please get a goal, and it's just over the bar. But, doesn't matter. We've got the 4-0 win. We won the second half 1-0, but of course I think they improved in that. I'm going to say, why did I say it were a let-off? Didn't think at all. I'm happy with that performance. We're into the 4th round now. We've got a bit of money. Escobar doesn't think we're as good as we think we are. Well, mate, we just thrashed your team 4-0, so I'd hush a bit. Huddersfield beat Fylde, who Eccles is at. Pinnock beat QPR. Of course, they're just on a slump in this FM save. Don't know what's up with them. And I have some transfer business to do. So we'll end the episode looking at the table in 8th position. That'll suit me to the ground because, of course, the big 6, should I say. Or maybe 7 because Leicester are doing really well as well with them. Actually in 4th as well, above Liverpool, Tottenham and Manchester City. Tottenham were at top of the league for a while. But, of course, Man United, who are just a dominant force in this save so far, up there as well. Only 3 points off Tottenham with the same games played. But, of course, minus 11. Well, that means we're 11 goals behind them, and in the relegation zone, Palace, Derby and Stoke, 19 points compared to 29. We're safe from relegation, I'd say, already halfway through the season. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is the end of the episode. Like, comment, share and subscribe for more of this content. I hope you guys are enjoying. We'll get to 100 episodes on this series, I hope, and I can hopefully guarantee it if I keep going daily. So, like for more videos daily. In a bit. Peace. Don't know what that outro was.